mother, a daughter, a son. The threads of their lives are all rattling undone.
Todd, I've got a few questions for you. First of all, what excites you about getting to tell this story?
The thing I love so much about Mary Poppins is at the core of it, it really is about teaching people to put one's needs before your own, care about each other, and really about families coming together to be a loving, supportive group.
But how does Mary Poppins straddle the line between the realistic and the magical?
She takes the Banks children and the Banks family out of the normal reality, the normal real world, and she brings them into these magical places where the lessons that they need to learn about loving each other, about empathy, about how to behave around each other, those are sort of played out in this magical, other larger-than-life world.
We've talked a little bit about this, but can you talk about the influence Edward Gorey has for you on this production?
When I was talking to David, the set designer for this show, we were trying to come up with a visual way to represent the journey of this play. And I said, I think the play goes from Edward Gorey to Walt Disney. Edward Gorey was this English illustrator. He did pen and ink, black and white drawings, and they're kind of light and airy and almost whimsical, but when you look really closely at them, he deals with themes that are a little dark. He deals with themes of death and dysfunctional families. And this dysfunctional family theme I thought was perfect as a way to represent the dysfunctional family that's in the heart of Mary Poppins. And we are looking at his kind of black and white style as a visual look, and then as the play progresses, we end with this kind of larger-than-life, bold, technicolor, Walt Disney sort of version of Mary Poppins' world.
Cool. So what purpose are the masks that you're talking about using in this production going to serve, and how are they going to be used?
I was trying to look for things that would really enhance the theatricality of this play and how to use them in this play to take us just beyond dance numbers. When mask is used to represent character, to make the mask live, to make it come alive, the actors have to fill it with their whole bodies. And these characters become larger than life. They become big theatrical representations of those characters. And I thought, what a great way, when Mary takes the children out of the normal world and into these magical worlds, how can we represent that? How can we use the characters with these masks on to create a larger theatrical world?
Sounds like fun. So what type of ensemble is in Mary Poppins, and what kind of civic volunteers are you going to be looking for?
The ensemble is really the heart of Mary Poppins, because they are going to represent all of these different characters and all of these many places that Mary takes the children and the Banks family to. So I need actors who are both physically and creatively flexible.
And you've talked about having some youth in the ensemble. How will they be used in this production?
My thought was, let us use the youth in the production the same way we would use adult actors, and give them roles in the ensemble where they get to create all of these different characters as well with all of the adult ensemble, so that we can create a wonderful, vibrant, three-dimensional London.
Okay, so here's a question. Actors you like to work with have what three traits?
Actors I like to work with are willing to risk. Actors I like to work with are willing to make big, bold choices that might potentially not work out. And most importantly, actors I would like to work with are people who are supportive of their partners on stage taking big risks, and are willing to be there to help their partners on stage succeed.
Well, there you have it. Mary Poppins auditions are September 13th and 14th. City Auditorium.
Cherry Chim Choroo.